99.5 The X. It just rocks.
I've got 3 words for you, and the first one starts with 3. 3 doors down. Man,
what's up, man?
I have wanted for years to get a chance to be face-to-face with you and chat with you.
Right on, man.
It's badass.
Right on. Thank you, brother.
Man, I thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
And how's everything been going, man? How's the road treating you?
Man, it's going great.
Is it good to get it back out there and kick some ass?
It really, really is, man. It's our first record we've had out in 5 years, and time kind of slipped by on us. We put out "Time of My Life" in 2011, then the greatest hits a couple years later, and we turned around and looked at each other. It's like, we haven't had a record out in 4 years. So we spent a year working on this one, and here we are again. It's good to be back out here, man.
What's it like to put out a greatest hits record when you do it for the first time? What's that like?
You know what? To me, it was incredibly surreal.
Really?
I never thought we'd, have enough success or be around long enough to put a greatest hits record out, and to actually see it and be working on it and stuff like that. It was like, wow. My wife picked on me a little bit.
Yeah. And what did she do? What was the?
She's like, wow, you're officially getting old, Brad. I was like, hey, you know what? At least we've been around long enough to do it.
I watched the Beach Boys documentary, and they were sitting around the table, and they were just apprehensive to put out a greatest hits album. It's almost like, well, we're admitting we peaked. And I don't think that's the case.
No, you know what? For us, man, it wound up being, because over the last few years, we've had a lot of changes in the bands, and we've had some kind of dark spots that we had to go through and some things we had to deal with. But, we've got 2 new guys in the band that are really, really good guys. They fit perfect. They're great musicians. They have great attitudes. So for us, it kind of wound up being like the closing of one chapter and the beginning of a new one,
Absolutely. Well, the foundation you guys have built is one that it's going to stay. And to have that to build upon and then have a new chapter, I guess, so to speak.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, it's by the grace of God. He has brought us through a lot of stuff, and we have the greatest fans in the world, man. And I'm not just saying that, man. We have our fans have stood by us and defended us when, a lot of times on social media, people are kind of quick to judge the whole band on the actions of one person, and our fans, they won't have it. They won't have it.
Well, one thing's for certain, and one thing that at least I get out of your music is it's vulnerability, man. As a songwriter, your ability to turn a phrase and be brutally honest, and then sonically have that, pull together in the band. It's awesome. And to me, it's not just rock. To me, it's literally rock is an expression, but a lot of it can get lost in the clutter.
Yeah.
You've done an amazing job.
I appreciate it, man. We just try to write about songs about things that we see and about things that we go through. And an amazing thing that's happened for me over the years is seeing, for me, those songs are a way to vent feelings and a way to vent emotions and things that I see and like I said, things that I go through. But it's taught me, as people listen to those songs and fans come up and say, man, this song helped me through a hard part of my life or a hard spot and this and that. It's really taught me that we all go through the same things, our situations are a little bit different, but those different situations kind of bring about the same emotions inside us,
Oh, absolutely. And the beauty of it is, in where I'm a lucky son of a bitch, is that I get to meet you. I get to meet other artists. And the one thing that is the underlying thing is, we're all people.
Absolutely,
we all go
man.
through the same thing. We all want to have a human connection. We want to have somebody understand us. And we need to have a way to express ourselves.
Absolutely.
And there's only a handful of bands that can encompass all of that with a sound and with that. Some of them only have just one song that does that, but you've been able to do that time and time again, man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. I really do. We've just really been blessed, man. And if you'd have told me that we would get to do this for so long when we first started, I would have wanted to believe you, but I would have had a problem believing that we'd be doing this. This is our 20th year of this band and our 16th year of being on tour, and I would have never thought it, and we've just, like I said, we've got the greatest fans in the world. A lot of people get to write a lot of songs and they never really get a chance to be heard, and I'm just really thankful that our songs have got a chance to be broadcast and to be heard by people and accepted and identified with.
Well, keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thanks, man. We're gonna try.
And how much longer do you have on this leg of your tour?
Oh, well, we're just kind of getting going. We played some festivals down in Florida last weekend and up here this weekend. We have a couple more shows this weekend, and we've kind of got it routed. We're from all through the South, and Chris and I are from South Mississippi, and but we all moved to Nashville, so it kind of logistically makes it a lot easier. We can go out and play from 3 or 4 shows and then go home for a couple of days, so it makes it a lot less like being on tour, and that's really nice. And so we have several shows through the month of May, several shows through the month of June. I think we're taking July off, then we get back out in August and September, go over to Europe in October, and we really kind of start hitting it hard this winter.
Hell yeah, wow. Hell yeah. You got your year mapped out.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, it's just because our booking agent wants to punish us and send us out on the road in winter time.
Now, are you already amped for the next part of this evolution?
We are, man. I tell you, we're not going to wait another 5 years before we put another record out,
Please
man.
don't.
I know, man. 5 years is a long time in the music business in general, and especially at this day and age, and we're already starting to think about songs and think about things for the next record and get back out there and just keep the ball rolling, man. We love to do this, and this band, like I said, man, we're in the best spot that we've been in a long time. Everybody's having fun. Everybody in the band's sober. Nobody parties, and I think all bands kind of go through that thing, but after a while you realize that's just not the way to be. And man, I've had more fun with this band of everybody just being sober on stage and remembering what you're doing and focusing on what you're doing and having fun without all that other stuff. It's really been an awesome thing.
That's badass. So where's the coffee then? Because I smell coffee.
Man.
There's no coffee here, and I could go for some coffee.
I'm sorry for my coffee breath, man.
No, I love coffee. I'm like, I would really go for some coffee.
Since everybody in the band has stopped drinking and stuff, our level of coffee intake has exploded. I mean, I should have, when we all quit drinking, I should have bought some Starbucks stock.
There's some great coffee out there, man.
There really is, man.
Oh.
Seriously, I probably drink like 8 or 9 cups of coffee a day.
Well, it keeps you up for the interviews.
That's right.
Man, I got to wrap it up, but thank you so much.
Thank you,
man.
brother.
Keep kicking ass, seriously,
Yes, sir.
and congratulations on the new chapter. And just honestly, just the smile and how amped you are. It's awesome to hear. It's great to hear,
brother. It's you know what? It feels good.
Yeah, man. Well, keep kicking ass, man.
Yes, sir.
And keep drinking coffee.
Heck yeah.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.